So this little table, pulled it out of the trailer, got an estate sale last week. It's got some veneer damage almost everywhere, and someone did some repairs, but they're pretty bad. One of the big problems with this table is that it needs to be tightened, and these Empire tables like this, a lot of times it's just an all thread all the way through, so I hopefully should be able to tighten that. But almost everywhere we look on this table, it's got some crunchy stuff going on and bad repairs. So instead of doing a full renovation project on this, oh, and the color is hideous, we're going to tighten it, get it functional. Any loose veneer is going to get popped off. We may do a little bit of patching, but basically we're going to throw paint on this table and we're going to make it look really good. Let's bring it inside and get started. Flip this over, please.
Sorry. That's how we get work done. That's how we get it done.
Jeez. First order of business is to take this table apart, and that way I can try to figure out why the rod's spinning, to see if it's something I can correct or if the wood's just worn. On this table the wood's just worn out, so it's going to need a spacer. I like to make sure everything's perfectly lined up before I really crank it down, put a small spacer on there and get it nice and tight. Heather wanted to do a fun color on this one, so she decided to try a new color called Capability Green by Annie Sloane. After giving it a very thorough shaking, she popped the can open, and I think she really liked this color.
Ooh. We'll put that can there and step on it later. We will.
This color had amazing coverage with the first coat, but I don't think it was quite the color green she had hoped it was, because she sent me this clip shortly after I left. What happened, Heather?
I couldn't get over that green.
Couldn't get over the green?
Too green.
What's this color?
This is Annie Sloane French linen.
And what was the green?
Annie Sloane's one of her newest colors, Capability Green.
But it wasn't capable for this table.
That's right. People would normally fix these imperfections, but I'm going for a rustic coastal dive. Embracing the imperfections.
Embracing the imperfections, or?
Embracing them. I want this to be a fun little rustic.
How sturdy is that table now?
For sheesh.
For sheesh?
For sheesh, I could sit on this.
After we finish painting this table, we're going to let it dry overnight, and then Heather and our employee Rose are in charge of filming and finishing the table the next day.
What do you guys think happened to
Fail.
people in Belgium?
What are you doing? Recording my toes?
Who's buying paint at estate tape at estate sales? Trash. Go to a regular store and buy paint. Tape. This is what you get. Shopping at estate sales only. Rotten tape. Alright, we're done. Cut the camera. Oh, that's good.
Is it Paris Gray, French linen?
French.
Well, Annie Sloane's very classy color, French linen. Timeless, blends in with every color you could have
This
in your
is really
home.
crooked.
When you're finished, we'll measure with our ruler to make sure it's spaced evenly.
It's not, and we're not doing that.
I think you've done a wonderful job because you have that professional eye.
Do you see?
Yes, that's pure. Annie Sloane Pure, the most popular color.
If I screwed up.
If you don't have a paint stick, feel free to use tools.
Or palm frond or whatever you can find.
A pencil I've used. And we're mixing it into the French linen
This
that
is
is
gonna-
already on the table.
Kill some people.
To make it a lighter French linen.
Come on in.
Oh, thank you for inviting us.
Oh. Is it different enough?
Well, why don't you let it dry before you do the whole thing and compare it?
Nah.
Jimmy came to see.
We pulled the tape before it was completely dry, and that helps with bleed through. Then you're going to want to sand the entire table with 220 grit sandpaper. All that's left is to clean the excess dust and get a good coat of Annie Sloane wax.
Clear wax. Thank you.
Just like that, one day on the market. Good job, Heather.
Thanks for shopping Rare Vintage Market.